That's why I am in a different location. This is all the samples that I have went through, but I must have just butchered the French part of it. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Raquel and I'm the stage mummy. In this video, I'm going to do a comparison between two of my most favorite foundations from Chanel, which is the Vitalumiere and the Sublimage de Teint. I don't know if I pronounce it right, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna do today. That's why I am in a different location. I am in my dressing area in our bedroom, and this is my vanity table. This is where I do my makeup. So I thought it would be fitting to do the video in this area. So first I'm going to talk about my most favorite, which is the Vitalumiere. So it says here that it is a satin foundation, fluid makeup, and what I like about this, it has SPF 15. So you sort of build up your sunscreen because it already has its own sunscreen, plus also with your moisturizer. With my moisturizer, I have already built in sunscreen in it, so it's just building up, and it also makes protects my skin from the harmful rays of the sun, and at the same time giving me that beautiful finish. So what I like about this is it is medium coverage, so because of that, it gives a very natural finish, as it doesn't cover all my blemishes, and it makes like it's very natural. So that's what I like about it. And when I wear this makeup, this foundation, people are always like, oh, you have very beautiful skin, and I'm like, no, it's my foundation. And they were like, no, you really have beautiful skin. No, it's my foundation. So that's how good it is. And also it's buildable, so if this is medium coverage, but it is buildable, so you can just add on. And if you want more coverage, like if you're attending, that's what I do when I'm attending uh, going to celebrations and events. So that's what I do. And I just love the natural glow that it gives me. And I learned that Hailey Bieber is also a fan of this foundation. So I would normally apply it just using my fingers, and it feels, for me, when I do that, it gives it a more natural finish. Sometimes I also use it with the, I don't really use the brush. I normally use, if I'm not using my fingers, I would usually use the what do you call this, the this one, beauty blender. So yeah, or a sponge. So this is what I use. And I don't really use the brush, the makeup brush, and it just gives it a really nice finish. So this is my most favorite, I have to admit, my very favorite. And I've been using it for, I'd say, maybe 15 years, because I remember I started using it when Ava, my daughter, was not even one, and now she's 15 years old. So yeah, that's how I love this foundation. Unfortunately, though, unfortunately, this has been discontinued by Chanel, and I don't think I'm the only one who is very sad about it. I think it's been maybe a few 6 months maybe, and yeah, I've searched high and low in case there are still other suppliers who are selling this, the internet, and went to probably most of the Chanel areas in the shopping mall. hoping they still have it, but yes, it's definitely been discontinued. So I'm really sad about it, but I am on the hunt to find a similar finish to this favorite foundation of mine. So I've searched high and low, and this is what I have found, and I tell you in a moment. So for months I've searched high and low to find foundation, same brand, still in Chanel, to find the foundation that would be the same as the Vitalumiere. So if you can see, this is all the samples that I have went through. So these are different foundations, because as you know, Chanel does a lot of foundations, different ones, different finishes, different ingredients, and I tried everything. This is not even all of it. I've probably been to, I don't know how many times I've been trying it on, going back to the drawing board because it's just not good enough. So I think among all the Chanel foundations that I've tried, I have found the one that is nearest to the Vitalumiere, and it's not as good, but it will do for now until I find the best one that can replicate the finish of the Vitalumiere. So also it's a lot more expensive, and they saying it's because it has got a skincare built into the mixture. So the foundation in question is this one. Oh, that's better. So it is called Sublimage La Essence de Teint. I don't know. I must have just butchered the French part of it, but that's why it is called Sublimage La Essence de Teint. Do I sound French? But anyway, so that's why it is. Unfortunately, it doesn't have SPF in it, so that's just another disadvantage, or the thing that is not very similar to the Vitalumiere. And also, as I've said, it's twice the price of the Vitalumiere. It's a bigger bottle, and this one is 30 ml and this one is 40 ml. And another thing is I can't seem to get the right shade, because this shade seems lighter. So I've tried several shades, higher shade, lower number shade, and I just could not get it. So I settled, because this shade, it was perfect for me. It's like I'm not wearing any foundation, it just really blends with my skin color. So this one, I went for the B30. So this is the B30. So as I've said, it was a lot more expensive. It's double the price of the Vitalumiere, and they're trying to justify it, and by saying that it has skincare infused in the formula. So that's what they've said. But also when I bought it, it was in a big box, and I was like, I was wondering why it was, and I was surprised because it came with a makeup brush, which I'm so happy about. It was a nice surprise. So the makeup brush came in this. It's got a little sleeve, and it's got your Chanel logo in there, and it's very nice. Look, very lovely. And I like the color at the tip of the brush. it's got this darker shade, so it's not obvious that it's actually dirty with the foundation. It looks like it's just part of it, because it tends to camouflage it, because that is the actual color of the brush. It's a bit like darker shade, which just blends with the color of the foundation. So it doesn't look like, oh, it's icky and dirty, because it seemed like it's just how the brush looks. So I have been using this with the foundation. I haven't used my fingertips. I actually used it, and it's actually really nice. So I'm really loving it, and it's very nice and soft. So I was wondering if it is expensive, because apart from the skincare that was infused in it, I think it is because they included a brush. So it's either it was expensive because they've included a brush, or they included a brush because they thought, oh, this is too expensive. Maybe we'll just pop in a brush in there to justify it. But either way, I have to say I'm loving it. It's not as good as the Vitalumiere, but it will do for now. So this is what I'm wearing. It's it's not as good as the Vitalumiere. And another thing with the Vitalumiere, it does give a very nice finish with photographs. And I think it's similar, but not quite the same. And also, it's not as glowy. It doesn't give me a really nice glowy complexion compared to the Vitalumiere. As you can see, I've got this nice little highlight there. It's because I used a highlighter. I used my Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light wand, and it really does the trick here. So that's why there's a bit of a glow. But with the Vitalumiere, I don't really need this. It just gives me that really nice glow. The formula just gives me that very nice glow. So yeah, that is the difference with it. It's a bit it's a bit matte, this one. And I have to admit, with the Vitalumiere, my skin tends to become very too glowy, so I have to dab a bit of powder. But this one, I think it's just got that in between kind of glow compared to the Vitalumiere. For now, I'm happy with it, I have to admit. But I heard, well, not heard, I've read on the internet that apparently there is a very similar formula and consistency and results to Vitalumiere, and it is from Estee Lauder. I forgot what particular foundation it is from Estee Lauder, and also from Clinique, apparently. So I forgot the name, but I'm gonna have a look again on the internet, and then I'm gonna go and get a sample and try it. Apparently it's the most similar to Vitalumiere, the two foundations from Estee Lauder and Clinique. So I'm going to try that, and then hopefully I will be happy with it, and I could attest that it is actually similar to Vitalumiere. But for now, I am going to stick with this, and then just use other things to make it look as good as the Vitalumiere. So if you know another makeup brand that is similar to the Vitalumieres, then let me know in the comment section down below, and then I will try it and then I will give my honest review. But that's it for now. And thank you for watching. Bye.